Okay guys, so today I'm going to give you the 11 steps that you need to do to protect yourself from a data breach in under 2 minutes because nobody has time for really long stories. So the first thing you want to do is file your flags with your Social Security office and the Federal Trade Commission to see if the data breach falls into any of those two categories. The second thing you want to do is freeze all of your credit cards or put an alert on them to make sure that no transactions are made. The third thing you want to do is make sure you file the actual data breaches policy on what to do because they've actually consulted people on that. The fourth thing that you want to do is change all of your passwords and information connected to that specific data breach and make sure that nothing else is connected. So if it's like Facebook, you want to make sure that everything with Facebook is completely changed, which leads to the fifth thing, and make sure that all of your security settings are set from the lowest to the very highest. You want to make sure you've got two-factor authentication on there and all those things. The sixth thing that you want to do is explore your legal options to see if there's a case being filed or an indictment or something like that where you can get compensation for your time and effort and all the work that it takes to change all your information. The seventh thing that you want to do is file for identity theft insurance. You want to make sure that you have insurance to be compensated for the potential losses that you may have incurred. The eighth thing is you want to file for an identity theft monitoring system. And this is different from the insurance because you want to make sure it's managed by a cybersecurity firm or somebody in security that's actually going to dig a little deeper than just your credit scores and things like that. You want to be looking at your bank statements and stuff like that. The ninth thing is to educate your friends and family on what has happened and make sure that they don't fall into the same trap because we use that to get to them. The 10th thing that you want to do is start auditing your finances, your bank statements, the whole 9 yards to make sure that there are no abnormal transactions. Even as minuscule as they are, they start smaller and get bigger. And the last thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you personally type in the sites. Don't Google them and click on a link because hackers love to use one scam to start a phishing scam for another. So if one school district's compromised, they're going to go after another. If one company's compromised, they're going to go after another and say, oh, hey, you were part of this, even if you were not part of that data breach. And that is everything that you need to do to protect yourself from a data breach in under 2 minutes.